Thank you. I call on the representative of Türkiye.
Thank you, Mr. President. I've taken the floor to exercise the right of reply to the statement made by Greece, delivered today by Prime Minister Mitsotakis. Unfortunately, this statement was yet another example of distortion of facts and hostile narrative against Türkiye. We would therefore like to make the following brief points in response to the statement, while reserving our right to respond to it comprehensively in writing as well. First, Turkey's role in its region and beyond is well appreciated by the international community. It is regrettable to see that Greece is an exception. Second, Turkey supports sanctions if they are mandated by the UN Security Council. So it's a double standard on part of Greece to accuse Turkey, as Greece itself circumvents other sanctions through the practice of tanker-to-tanker oil transfer operations. Third, Turkey does not challenge the territorial integrity and unity of Greece. This is a false propaganda. However, Turkey does challenge Greece to enter into an honest and meaningful dialogue in accordance with international law to address not only one, but all legally interrelated Aegean Sea disputes. That includes Greece's 10 nautical mile unlawful national airspace claim, violation by Greece of the demilitarized status of the Eastern Aegean Islands, the sovereignty of certain insular formations in the Aegean Sea which were not ceded to Greece by valid international treaties. Fourth, contrary to the Greek propaganda, it is actually Greece that has been threatening Türkiye since 1st of June 1995 with the unilateral extension of the 6 nautical mile territorial sea limit in the Aegean Sea. This grave threat has recently been reinforced with the increasing militarization of the Eastern Aegean Islands, contrary to international treaties. Fifth, Turkey wishes to remind Greece of the principle of equity and jurisprudence of international courts when it comes to the maritime boundary delimitation, as opposed to the maximalist Greece boundary claims in the Aegean Sea and in the Eastern Mediterranean. Six, Turkey stands ready to enter into an honest and meaningful dialogue to address the interrelated Aegean disputes with Greece and does not rule out any peaceful means of settlement, including recourse to the International Court of Justice to be mutually agreed by the parties. Yet, this requires genuine political will and an honest approach, which Greece is unfortunately lacking at this moment. In this regard, it is worth recalling the reservations of Greece to the compulsory jurisdiction of the International Court of Justice on 3 Aegean disputes, namely the national airspace limits, the demilitarized status of the Eastern Aegean Islands, and the maritime boundary delimitation. Seventh, the current negative atmosphere, unfortunately prevailing in our bilateral relations, is the deliberate choice of Greece. They chose provocative actions and escalatory rhetoric almost on a daily basis, as opposed to cooperation and good neighborliness. It is the Greek side that has frozen the bilateral and NATO confidence-building measure talks. Eighth, Greece's degrading or life-threatening treatment of the irregular migrants in the Aegean Sea are well documented not only by Türkiye, but by many international organizations and NGOs. We therefore urge Greece to take responsibility and to stop its inhumane pushback practices in the Aegean Sea. Last but not least, I would like to underline that Türkiye will continue to support the Turkish Cypriot people and their inherent rights, namely sovereign equality and equal international status. Thank you, Mr. President.